Some people have a tendency to think positively, and some people don't. Most of online gurus who introduce manifestation type of topic encourage you to be in positive feeling. So maybe being positive feeling helps you on that and helps you to have a better life. And I think and then if you are a person who have a tendency to think negatively, then you think how how to be positive always. So I'm gonna tell you 3 tips to think positively successfully. Hey guys, what's up? I'm Koji, and I'm trying to tell you something that might help your life. Now, today's topic is how to think positively and how to have a positive thinking properly. And because I am the person who intrinsically think positively, so I thought it could be helpful for someone who think negatively to introduce my method. Well, it's not a method, but my nature to think positively. Here we go. So number one is number one is find the positive aspects of all things. That is that is the foundation of my nature to think positive. So I think I am the person who really think positively in my nature, and I'm a positive addict. Uh, yeah, as I said, I'm a positive addict because feeling good to be positive and feeling good. So I want I just want to feeling good and to find a positive aspect because I can feel better and when I see things positively. So fundamentally, I think I just want to feel better, and that's the reason I try to find positive aspects of all things. So what I rec- what I want to recommend here is to for you to is to find the positive aspects if something makes you negative and try to find positive aspects. Maybe it's the chance for you to be more vigilant. Maybe that's a challenge for you to grow. uh, I mean a chance for you to grow. Maybe is the sign to switch your thought to something else. uh, Anything. Just find positive aspects of the things. So next one, number two, is problems are not solved until it's solved. So also, it's said that people fear when they facing unknown things. So if you face something that you don't have any information on that, and you don't know what the outcome of that thing would be, then you will likely feel fear with the thing. That is the nature of a creature, a human as a creature, or the animals feel fear when they encounter something unknown. So you can find easily on a natural animal, an animal in nature, and when when they saw when they see some other type of animal, and they be cautious first, and at that at that moment, those animals feel in fear. Try to assess if it's a hostile creature or the safe creature. Try to eliminate threat. And when they find that it is not a threat, and the fear is gone. So that is the process of feeling fear and to be neutral. So as a human, um, we we can try to manage with the fear more sophisticatedly. So when you find fear, um, that leads you to negative feeling, negative thinking, I think, and you might be stuck in the unknown trap. And what if that happens? What if this occurs? What if that thing collapses? What if that, and on and on and on? The negative imagination won't stop forever, because those questions are probably unable to solve until it's solved. So you gotta release that. You gotta let it go, and you gotta acknowledge those unknown things still stay unknown until it turns out to be known things. So that's number two. And let's go to number three. Number three, think about the worst case. Think about the worst case out of the issue you are facing. The issue makes you negative, and think about the worst case. I think assessing issue properly will help you to get out of negative, and let you to switch your thoughts, switch your focus to the positive side. And you think negatively for reasons, and maybe you don't have to stay negative. So now, one thing has negative impact on you, and that makes you think negatively, there you might want to assess the issue properly. Think about the worst case and the probability for the worst case to happen. Now, in most of the cases, the worst case needs several conditions happen at the same time to make it the worst. So there, the probability is pretty low for the worst case. And there you can assess it, and you know and it lets you to switch your focus to better options. So the worst case is happen at a very low rate. So most of the outcome, you can have a better case scenario. So you can switch to the better side. And now you understand how that impacts. You are try to understand the impacts of that thing. Then you understand the negative impact. Then try to find the positive side. So going back to the number one, find the positive side, find find positive aspects, because that make you feel good. And when you feel good, you see more positive side. That is the nature of psychology of a human being. If you are positive, you see more positive things, and that works like a filter on search engine. So you put the search box a negative. If you're in negative thoughts, then your search results is all negative results. That is the nature of human psychology. So if you switch to positive, so trying to find a positive side, positive aspects of the issue, then actually you put positive in the search box. So your result, the search results, will be positive listing. Now, well, that is, I think that is what happened in life nature, and that is how I think positively in my nature. I always I don't I don't think I don't have any possible intention to try to think positively, but that is my nature, how I think things, how I see things. And anything anything happen in my life, I try to find I try to see it positively. I try to see it I try to find a positive side. If that is not for me, I just try to ignore. that is my that is my secret, maybe. Um, if not, if if something that if something happens that that's not for me, I ignore it. And if that happens for me and it happens is it looks like a negative at the first glance, and try to find a positive side, and trying to find positive reasoning for that to happen to me, or something positive effect, or something I can earn from getting through that experience. That is how I think. I hope this episode helps you, and thank you for listening. Your habits I will honor, and I love you guys. I see you in the next episode. Peace.